Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have two teams for you for the world event Gems of Lore, a high level team and a low level team. So let's get started. First thing I want to ask y'all is do you guys know how to cheat in a weapon by copy pasting? Because I know that used to be a thing, and I used to see other people cheating in weapons, and I've never done it before. I've never cheated, but I tried it on this one because there's not very many weapons available to us. It's just like drifting sands weapons, so all we really have is like dancing daggers and doomed axe, and like a couple others maybe like the scrab blade and there's like a hammer for monsters that explodes. Do you guys know how to do that? Because I tried it and I don't think it works anymore. So that's what's up with the thumbnail. Like cheating, or can we cheat anymore? I don't think we can. I tried it. I copy pasted a weapon in. I put 3 Queen Beatrixes with like Osha's Tome, and then I copy pasted it into the world event, and it did not work. I know there's a way that you can do that, but I think they patched it out. I think they fixed it, and you can't do it anymore because it brought up a message that said that my team was illegal or something when I tried to do it. But let me know in the comments if you're able to figure that out, because I'd really appreciate it, because there's like no weapons to use for this event except for like dancing daggers. So let me know in the comments, can you get around that? Can you copy paste in a weapon with a team code and make that work? Put it in the comments. Tell me how to do it, because I'd really want to do it on this event because it's really restrictive. But yeah, the first team here I have is Dancing Daggers, Queen Beatrix, Queen Beatrix, Queen Beatrix. Queen Beatrix is the best troop for this event. It's hands down for sure. True damage that hits all enemies. You can't get much better than that, especially when you have a chance at an extra turn as well. One of the best troops in the game, Queen Beatrix. Cleanse all your allies too. Royal Honey. She is one of the best legendaries in the game. So if you have access to her, which you should, even if you're a low-level player, you should be able to go down into the underworld. Go to where's she from? The hive, the deep hive, and get 3 copies of her, or 2 copies of her, or just 1 copy of her, and you should be able to use her for this event and get through it pretty easily. When you have a spell damage medal like this, it makes your damage so good that you really want to hit all enemies, and with true damage hitting all enemies, it's even better because you don't have to worry about their armor at all. Plus, she has that 40% chance to get an extra turn, and she makes all the green and brown on the board that can also make an extra turn. That you have so much chance at an extra turn. It's just, the best, one of the best troops in the game, and she's gonna one shot. And if she doesn't, there's 3 of them, and they're making mana for each other. They're getting extra turns. The Royal Honey. Like, I don't see anything that could be better than Queen Beatrix for this event. So the only problem I was having was the weapon. So let me know in the comments if you can figure a way around it, or if maybe you thought of a better weapon. The explodey weapon that's there is the same exact mana color as Queen Beatrix, so that wasn't ideal. Did not like that. I almost put it on the team, but I was like, might as well put Dancing Daggers on there. It's a low mana cost weapon that hits all enemies. That's really easy to get. You go to Dervish class, you get 250 victories. You should have done that over the weekend during the Vault event. By the way, how'd you do in the Vault event? Did you get a lot of keys? Put it in the comments. I'd like to know. Tell me how many keys you got. Or did you take the weekend off? What'd you do? Did you get a lot of verses? How'd you do in the Vault event? I'd be curious to know that. But yeah, can you guys get around this? Can you do the cheat where you cheat in a weapon? Because I'd really love to do it on this one. I've never done it before, so I don't know how to do it. But I was pretty sure I understood how they were doing it, and I tried it, and I don't think it works anymore. I think they patched it out. But yeah, I'd say Queen Beatrix is the best way to go with this event. Doomed Axe or Dancing Daggers is the best weapon. The only reason I didn't use Doomed Axe is because we're putting like a bunch of green and brown on the board. There's not going to be a lot of purple. The Doomed Axe makes skulls. It could backfire later on. So yeah, I went with I think Archer class there to make a green storm, have a 50% start, and then the banner was like I think a green. It was the slime banner, just blue-green minus red. All right, here is the low-level team, the team where we are using no mythics at all, no legendaries at all, and epic and under, and a weapon you can get fairly easily. You could go right now and get this weapon. You should have already got it over the weekend, like I said. I've been saying this all weekend from Friday to Sunday that you should be getting class weapons that are good while you're doing the vault event. Check out that vault event video. I know the vault's over, but it still applies. Like, you should go get your class weapons. All your class weapons, they're free. They're only 250 victories. You can get that in like 1 or 2 days if you really wanted one. So we got a whole 7 days for this world event. So if you don't have the dancing daggers, you should go get it. You can get it in like 2 days, and then you can start doing the world event on Wednesday or something. So no excuses here. Get that dancing daggers. It does hit pretty hard. It's only 14 mana cost. You can half mana start it, so you only need 7 mana. And then you got a spell damage medal that's boosting it up really high, and it's hitting all enemies. So go get that thing. It's the best one for this event. With this team, though, you could use a couple other weapons. It's not as bad as the Queen Beatrix team. There is that explodey monster weapon, and I think Sandrunner is a monster. So you could use that one if you don't have dancing daggers. But I would implore you to please go get the dancing daggers because it's hitting really hard. And it's probably the best weapon for this event other than the doomed axe. Alright, I went with the Desert Troll, I think its name is. Desert Troll. And then Dancing Daggers, Sandrunner, Sandrunner. Why did you do that, Sinny? Well, because the Desert Troll makes a bunch of yellow, and then the rest of our team uses yellow. And trolls are always pretty good tanks. They have skull mitigation, so really good tank up front. I went like green and brown for my banner just to hurry up and get it up, because the Sandrunners already have Swift. They already start with a 75% mana. The goal here, though, is to cast the Dancing Daggers, not the Sandrunners. But, hey, if the Sandrunners get up first, go ahead. They hit 3 enemies. But you want to cast the Desert Troll, get up the Dancing Daggers, and then cast the Dancing Daggers and kill everybody at one time. If the Sandrunners get up first, though, go ahead and cast them. Or if your Dancing Daggers is not clearing everything in one shot, the Sandrunners are there to clean up. They're swift, so they start with almost full mana, and they get up on, like, the second turn. So I could see you using, like, Sandrunner, the explodey monster weapon, Sandrunner, Sandrunner 2, because they would get up so quickly that you could blam them down with the 3-shot, and then explode and get them all back up, and if you need to, and then give them all a positive status effect, I think. So that would be another way to go, but I would implore you to get that Dancing Daggers. It's the best weapon, and it's easy to get for everybody. 250 victories in Dervish class. Equip it. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. Here's the team code for you. And I'll see y'all for that weekly preview in a little bit. Peace out.